Hello my friends, SAmaryllis here to play a game called Tranquil Builds. This is a demo currently available, and it looks like it's a little bit of a puzzle game, a little bit kind of like a relaxing model building game. So there looks like to be 4 items here, and they let you know how long they'll each take, so let's just start with technology, the very first one. No settings available as we started. The release date for Tranquil Builds should be Q3 of 2024, so pretty soon actually. It did have typing attached as one of its categories. I guess it's still loading. I tried typing something just now and it didn't do anything. Or do I have to start with Brave? Yeah, oh, okay. So I guess this is a typing game. I wasn't quite sure when I was looking at the trailer because it didn't seem like it was, but this is nice. That being said, it means I can't really see what's going on the left side because I'm looking completely on the right side. So you guys might be seeing what's going on over there, but I can't really until they give us pause points, which is a little bit sad. But I have been looking for a typing game for a really long time. The last one I played was called Epistory, which was quite some time ago. I really enjoyed it. I have been wanting to work on my typing. I got a new keyboard, was it last month? Something like that. So I'm definitely still getting used to the new keyboard. I will also say I don't think this font is the easiest to read, if it was intending to be easy to read. I don't know if it's because they're like separated out into circles or if it's because they're all caps or something like that, but it's not the easiest to see what these are. But if the goal is not to type super fast and is instead to enjoy things, then maybe that's the reason why the typing is a bit slow. I'm assuming that's the enter key. Yep. Okay. Well, that was horsepower. We made an engine, I guess. Let's check out agriculture, which is apparently 20 to 30 minutes. I'm gonna readjust myself so my palms are resting on the ground. The ground? The table. I do like the music so far. Very relaxing. Sorry if all you can hear is me slamming on my keyboard. It is kind of close to the mic. Calmly, okay. Yeah, it is. It's difficult for me to read the text. I'm usually not really sure what I'm typing. I'm typing like letter by letter instead of like word by word, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I do like these built-in pause points because then you can actually see what you're making. Are we making a castle? I wonder if these words are specialized for what thing you're building as well. Maybe not, because we've seen flora for the engine as well. What are we storing? We're storing like stacks of stuff? Oh, we're on layer 2 of this building cake. Is it a mill? Are we making a mill? Maybe the sacks are sacks of flour? I do like the words that we're typing. They're like positive and nature related. In Epistory, you would, well, it was a pretty varied dictionary, but like thematically, sometimes there were like sad or mean words because that was kind of what was happening in that character's life. So it's nice not to type those. Sometimes there were some odd words in the dictionary as well. I had been playing a decent bit of the arena mode in Epistory somewhat recently because I was trying to finish off one of the last achievements I have for Epistory, where I just have to type like a large amount of words. So I've gotten used to some of like the quirky words that keep coming back, which of course I can't recall right now because they're words I don't really use in everyday life. I like recognize the shape of them, but like I don't know what those words actually are. Yeah, visually it might be nice to have more contrast for things you've typed as well. Like, I know it does kind of gray them out, but just the contrast is not very high compared to the words that are coming in. But yeah, overall, it would be nice if there were a way to display them, or an option to display them, not individually sectioned off into circles, which I understand might be the aesthetic that they're going for, but yeah, it's a little frustrating not being able to easily read what the upcoming words are. We are reaching the top of our multi-layered cake building. I keep saying cake building, but it really does remind me of like a wedding cake or some other multi-tiered cake. It must be a flour mill, right? All those sacks must be flour sacks. Getting 80% done. Yeah, typing flower and bliss, hills, that's nice. Free, happy, whales, you know, it's all positive words, nature words. Ooh, we've got a big bar typed out here. Ooh, zooming out. Almost done. There it is. What an interesting structure in the back. I don't think I've ever seen the back of a windmill before. It is always more aesthetic, I guess, to see the front of it as it's turning. All right, natural energy. Oh, it's really just, was it just a windmill? For flour? Or is it to actually generate energy in a different way? I'm not very well read on engineering and architecture. Got a little farm going on. Ooh, we are zooming out here. Can't really look at what's happening over there because I'm looking on the right-hand side. Oh, we've got some power lines set up. Got a weather vane, I think, to tell you where the wind's blowing. Quite a large one. Oh, we're done. Okay. There's also a truck down there, and then is that a water tower? And a little entryway to the farm that's rotating over. Are weather vanes really that big? I feel like they're usually a little smaller than that, right? Okay. Well, the time estimates are certainly a lot shorter than what I think I'm doing. But we'll see at the end when we finish what my total time count is. But maybe you're supposed to slow down and enjoy it a little more. Whether I've been trying to just kind of get through it as fast as I can because I want to work on my typing ability. This one's interesting. It already gave us like a template before we even started. But I do like that they do give you a time estimate. Like for me, when I'm watching a YouTube video, I always like to see how long it is. I don't like in how certain social media sites, almost all of them I feel, don't give you the estimated time that a video is, like from YouTube when you're sharing it to that site, which like I kind of understand why. It's not their main thing. Obviously YouTube is the most interested in telling you how long a video is, but you know, sometimes I have videos on my watch later list that are like an hour, and that is a very different feeling than settling in to watch like a 5-minute video, you know? Like if it's an hour video, I might save it for like when I'm having lunch or something. Are we building a school, perhaps? There's quite some interesting textures on the tile they're choosing for their floor. Or maybe it's just like a mansion. Almost done with our second floor. Oop. Oh, we're zooming in to see more details. Third floor's got a little bit of a balcony. I don't think I've seen a stairway to get up to the third floor though. Maybe that'll be coming in a little bit, or maybe it just won't have one. They had a stairway going to the second floor, right? Did I just miss it because I've been looking on the right hand side? We're definitely repeating words though, just like with Epistory. The dictionary is a lot more limited in this one because it isn't trying to trip you up with like boss words as well that are like extremely long and take a really long time to type. So yeah, we've definitely seen like lagoon and marsh, joyful a couple times. But it's kind of nice, it's a little bit meditative, like manifesting joy into your life, like saying it out loud, typing it multiple times, same thing. Oh, we are all done. Interesting. I can't really tell what this is. Is it just a mansion for someone? There wasn't anything in the rooms, so it's a little hard to tell. I don't think I saw any beds or desks or anything that might suggest it's a school instead. So maybe it's just a really fancy house. All right. Thank you for playing the Tranquil Builds demo. This is only the beginning. Add Tranquil Builds to your Steam wishlist and be the first to experience the full game. We'd love your feedback. Join the Discord and come chat to the developers. Hope to see you soon. Big Village Games. All right, final thoughts. I really enjoyed the music. It might have been the same track the whole time, but I found it very relaxing. I always love when percussion is used. I always feel like percussion's very underutilized in a lot of soundtracks. I did enjoy the gameplay. Like I said, I have been looking for a typing game for a long time after Epistory. And in fact, if anyone else has any recommendations of typing games they really like, please let me know. I know Epistory has a sequel. I don't know. I don't know why I haven't felt motivated to play the sequel when I know I've liked Epistory so much. But I mean, that's out there if anyone's played that and can vouch for it. I do think it's interesting that they're having you build stuff with it. So like mechanical parts or like buildings and architecture, like that is interesting to see something get put together. I'm, like I mentioned, not very well versed in architecture and engineering, so I don't know if I'll be able to appreciate it as much as someone else who is, especially since, and this is probably my biggest piece of potentially negative feedback, if I'm supposed to go slower, I'm not getting that. If I'm supposed to go slower so that I can kind of enjoy the process of stuff getting placed together on the left-hand side, I'm not really able to actually enjoy that part of building the model or building the playset, because I'm only looking at the right hand 1/3 of the screen where all the words are coming up. So for me, I feel like I'm motivated to go as fast as possible because it feels like, I don't know, I feel like I'm supposed to be rewarded for going faster because like it is giving me up to 3 of the next words at once. So yeah, I can't really see what's going on the left-hand side. I'm probably gonna have to rewatch this whole video just so that I can even see what's going on the left-hand side and see what's getting built. And then yeah, I do feel that the words on the right-hand side are difficult to read, whether it's because they're in all caps or because they are kind of spaced out a little wide because each letter is in its individual circle. I personally did not find that very easy to read, so I would personally appreciate a different look on the UI, so it feels less that I'm like trying to type each letter as it comes up as opposed to just like trying to type the whole word. Though again, if the goal isn't to go fast, then maybe it is better that they're kind of separated out to make you slow down. I would be curious to see what my words per minute and error rate is, but it's also nice to not see that. Kind of leads into the more cozy game vibe of like, it's okay to make a few mistakes. Like I kind of like that it didn't give me like a loud error sound or like a visual X or anything to tell me that I had typed the wrong letter. But also at the same time, it probably would have been helpful to have a little bit more contrast between like a typed letter and an untyped letter. Because again, I understand there was a slight shade gradation between like a darker gray versus like the more beigey color that you haven't typed yet, but it just would be nice if once you lose your place just to see what word is actually up next. So overall, I personally really enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to make sure that Tranquil Builds is on my wish list because I have been craving a typing game. And if you liked it too, definitely check it out on Steam as well. It looks like it should be releasing pretty soon. It had a release date of Q3 of 2024, which is coming up. We are about to enter Q4 of 2024 soon. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. This has been SAmaryllis. Hope you have a good day. Remember to be kind to yourself and to others. Goodbye.